Yeah. Restarting the stream. Okay, nice live. Is it online? Is it okay? I wasn't recording the last stream, so now the video record is gonna have 2 parts, unfortunately. Yeah. Shame. Well, let's keep going. I don't see any sparks here. What do I have to look for? Maybe a bonfire? But I'm gonna get some Dark Souls images, I bet. Oh, I didn't. Wow. Yeah, the sparks, they go directly after the flames and they spread a bit like fireflies. They don't merge somewhere. So yeah, thank you to Rainer for your second submission of the roast. Hey, you found your way back, Salzian. Sorry for the interruption of the stream, but yeah, we're back. Next one we have Diamond Prince. It's not rendered but a screenshot. Can I get some opinions from me specifically? Okay, so you've made a face, well, half of a face. And I assume you want me to judge the topology. The topology seems pretty good. I don't know why you've made such a long nostril. I would personally only make just a little hole there. No one ever looks at the nostril of a game character. So just make a little hole there and it's fine. The eye is definitely way too high poly, and for video games, we only use half the eye. The other half is pretty much useless. I'm not sure what those polygons are. I know they are inside the mouth, but why are they there? Maybe it's to give space for the actual tongue and whatnot. Also, you must have realized you have a hole in the lips there. Because you made it over here, but those 2 vertices, which one are they? I assume they are those. They are the ones that should be over here. So I gotta move that there. And I think that's gonna fix the hole. He also sent me an image after he applied subdivision surface, which I don't recommend doing. Because yeah, you pretty much you can't give feedback on this. This is computer made. What else? He only used quads, very good. This part right here, right there, very well done. I'm not sure this is getting sharp. If it is, you should probably You probably want to tone down how far the nose goes, but you're faulting your reference though. I feel like this edge right here is not serving much purpose. Yeah, I feel like you could remove... You could pretty much delete this guy. Which one is it over here though? It's... this one? Yeah. Maybe not the upper part there. Just those two edges. It looks weird when you check in hindsight that there's an extra edge there. Yeah, they're in a part. You can have just a quad there and a quad here. But you need to move one of those. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe merging this guy with this guy. Then you get a triangle here. Then you merge this one with this one. Then you might ruin the shape. Maybe not. Yeah, I have to merge those. And the eyes here. It looks like you try to make the I've no idea what's the name of this part. The part where you cry from most. That gland in your eye. Don't do that. It's unnecessary. You can just have a simple plane there, or not even that. Just have a normal eye socket, and then you can texture that gland in. Looks way better. So we gotta fix this part. And what is this? Why is there a weird circle there? Oh, it's the origin, I think. No, it looks weird. Might be because of the resolution, yeah. That's the origin. So all you gotta do is rework the socket here to fit the eye. I can't really see from this angle. And you don't really need to go that deep inside. Also fix that, just merge everything and try to have only quads still. It's not against the law to use triangles, we just try to avoid them because it's a lot easier to work and create new loops. But once you're done with the mockup, the thing you want to make, you can use triangles from that point on, so don't be afraid of using triangles. You just can't have anything that has more than 4 sides. That's the rule. Unless it is a flat shape like a circle. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, you're doing okay, it seems. I feel like you're moving vertex by vertex onto your reference there. Try getting a whole line, extruding, then getting close to what you need, and then moving a few at a time. It's gonna go way faster if you use proportional editing too. So yeah, thanks Diamond for your submission. Next one we have Salzian, who is in chat right now with Diva. He didn't make the Diva model, he only posed it and made the lighting, I guess. So yeah, first thing, I can totally tell that that is not an actual modeled background, it's just an image. Especially because your image is so high resolution that the back is just falls into shame. Because this is a pixel on the background and this is a pixel on your image on the Diva. So yeah. Also, what happened over here? Why is there like a huge hole? Doesn't Diva have like a pointy thing there? And you can totally see a lot of noise there. Did you not use the denoiser at all? Or what happened? Depth of field. Ah. For depth of field, you gotta create an empty or any kind of object really and position it where you want to focus. I think you know that. Then use that empty as the focus of your camera. The problem is the way your camera is positioned. You won't be able to get a focus on the feet and the face at the same time. Not in a nice way, at least. Stock settings. Oh yeah. This part got deleted too for some reason. Yeah, looks like there's a problem with clipping or something. Is this even in the original model? It seems kind of fake and out of place. Clipped into the model, forgot to disable, okay. So I gave you my settings for the denoiser in Blender. It's on the general chat on the Blender Discord, so if anyone wants to check out, it might help with this kind of problem. I can't really judge the model because it was made by Blizzard, so it's obviously great. But yeah, maybe a reflective metal surface like that wasn't the best choice. What could you use that's still reflective but not as reflective? Maybe a glass table? That could work. But then someone would not sit on it, I guess. Perhaps marble or granite? Wouldn't be reflective enough. Plastic is too cheap for this kind of facility. Yeah, maybe just adding some details to the metal table. But yeah, try using. I worked on the model continuously and fixed some of the stuff by now. Okay. Try using the settings I gave you, see if that works. Maybe try messing a little more with them to stop the noise from happening. Always make sure your background is either super far away if you're gonna have that resolution, or has a similar resolution to the image you're rendering, so you don't get that kind of problem. I think that's actually all I have to say. So yeah, thanks Salzian for your submission. Sorry if I couldn't be more helpful. Next one we have... Already covered that. Yep. Khan with the Lego, which is where we stopped when Quita suddenly decided to stop working. Okay. So Lego Man. Material looks good, very plasticky. I feel like his clothes have too much imperfections. Yeah, that's too much. So tone it down a notch. It looks really good, especially with the Lego logo. Lego logo. Say Lego logo 5 times fast. This is some kind of prison cell, I guess. He even made the individual blocks of the construction. Very nice. Question is, this block on top is the same over here, so there's a pin inside, or is this just a plane? Did you fake the block, or did you actually use them? Because this would require a kit bash, a Lego kit bash. I'm a techie, I'm happy I actually got something to export. Isn't his face a little too small? Let's check. .3D. This one seems real. So yeah, the smile is an eye away from the neck. Yeah, I think her face is a little too small. This is an eye, so this is the smile. An eye. It's almost good. It's almost the same as the real thing. Or maybe it's just a perspective. Either way, it's close enough. It looks really good. How about the door? The door had to have modeled yourself. Ah, you did use a boolean over here instead of just clipping it through. Yeah, it looks like Lego. Good job. I hope you did use some sort of kit bash. So this block is the same as this block and this block. You do have some dirt over there that is not over here, which makes me think that this is either a single object or a plane. So you either have a bunch of blocks here that you joined into a single object, or you just made a 2D plane. That'll be cheeky. Looks pretty well shaded. The figure stands out a bit too harsh in my opinion because of his yellow. Yeah, still looks good. The only complaint I have is really the amount of dust and scratches on the Lego figure. I toned it down by like 50%. Like it's lit with brighter light than the background, as if the character is standing in front of a green screen. I don't get that impression at all. Oh, he tried to fake a rim light by adding light to this door. So that's how he gets the light there, and then there's a lamp up here for the forehead. I see. It is super noisy. Why is it noisy? I just noticed it now. Look from far away. Yeah, you don't notice the noise from this far. But it is super noisy. Interesting. It's a good submission, and I see you really liked it. So thanks, Khan, for your submission. Next one we have King the Real Goon with a snow globe by Braden McDaniel. So we've made a snowman. This can be whatever since it is inside a snow globe. So it could be like clay, plastic, doesn't really matter. I don't really like how thick the headset or the heat headset, I don't know, I've never seen one of those before. How thick it is. So I'd make this a little bit thinner. It's a bunch of stars, don't know why. You could have made a snowflake and then use that in your particle system. What is happening here? Is this a reflection? No, this is a reflection. So what's going on here? It's like you use the solidify modifier to have some walls inside the globe, but you made it too thick. So try making this thinner, like very thin walls on the snow globe. No, we would lose the effect it has right now. They actually do have thick walls, so that's actually correct. It's my mistake. You did well. The snow here is okay, but yeah, it's inconsistent with the stars. I think you should put a bunch of stars over here. Like maintain the fake snow, but also include some of the paper stars. Otherwise they are all just floating there. This thing is very well modeled. Did you make this yourself? Like, yeah, this is super nice. A candlestick. And it's plastic, but okay. Yeah. That's all I have to say. So to recap. Hey Daerik, do you have time to roast all renders? I just want to add one. Just want to know what do you think about the character work in progress. I can review yours at the end, no problem. I'm not gonna go through all of them. I am skipping some to attend the ones that submitted today. So if you submit yours, I will review it. Just remind me if I forget. So to recap, make the the headset thingy a little thinner on the top and add some paper stars to the ground here, make it more realistic. You also might want to consider turning this fake candlestick on. Maybe you can get some cool lighting from it. I really don't know what would happen. But yeah, thanks King for your submission. Next one we have Timmy with a moon and some really badly made stars in the back. What is this? Why does it look so bad? They don't look like stars at all. It's like you took a black background and just went with the brush, like trying to do a bunch of clicks, and then you end up doing some lines, you know? You can get actual space pictures from the internet. There's even nebulous HDRIs. I have two. The moon looks nice, but it's a texture with an emissive shader, in fact. I think this is just a circle with an emissive shader with the image of the moon, because this part is not as bright as this part. You're also using the fog glow composite, the composite thingy. So yeah, find the space background. Something. This might be a sphere, but I really can't tell. That's pretty much it. Find a space background. What could you add to make this interesting? Maybe you could like get an image of Jupiter or Saturn and put it in the background as like an Easter egg. Like way off in the distance. This is too close. There's Saturn. But yeah, thanks Tammy for your submission. Next one. Ionizing tuna. Okay, you need better lighting. I can't really tell what I'm seeing here. It looks like it is a scope. You scoped some kind of character with horns, and I did learn that you do not sculpt. Is it scope or sculpt? Horns, either way. You should make a model like a cone, then you extrude the bottom, then you have the horn, and then you can sculpt in some imperfections. I can see you use like the blob brush for some eye sockets. Yeah, I really wish I could see this better, because can I do something? Some kind of filter. Enhance. No, that doesn't work. But yeah, I can't really tell what I'm looking at. So add more light sources. I know that Blender Guru made a really cool lighting tutorial, so I might want to look at that. Teaches you about rim lighting, the main light, support light. Yeah, take a look at that. I guess it's some kind of armor or insect creature. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really can't tell or judge. The background is also a little bit too bland. We usually use some kind of gradient or like a folded, like a beveled background, so the lighting is different on the horizon. You can see better the figure you have in front. So yeah, sorry I can't really give you more feedback. I can't see anything. But thank you for your submission, Tuna. Next one we have Parallel Mayhem. So this looks like Mars, and apparently Great Britain has taken over. Supposedly there's some kind of English Elon Musk that got there first. The rocks look really good. Yep. Nice variety of rocks. This one's over here. This one, I think it's the same as this one. Might be the same as this one. This one is clipping the ground. Good job with the ground as well. Some kind of displacement. I like the background too, and the dust divided. Really good. Also, over here, the living quarters look alright. I don't know about the solar panels being attached like that, but it's fine. It works. And the windows, they are black because they are being protected from radiation, I guess, from the sun. I don't know how hot Mars can get, but supposedly it is no. Is it cooler than Earth? Fact checking on stream. Mars temperature. Oh great, Fahrenheit. 60. Oh, that's super hot. Jesus. Oh, minus. Oh damn. Okay, super cold. Minus 60 degrees. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Now, because the hand is so close to the camera, you are trying to blur it, but it looks weird, and here's why. Needs more sunlight. It looks like you've rendered the hand with a transparent background and then rendered the background and put them in front of each other and then blurred the hand, because the ground that is super close here is not blurred at all. In fact, it's almost like this is your, this is your focal point. Should be the flag. But yeah, if you're gonna blur the hand, you should blur the foreground as well. It's just in the scene, so it is super close to the hand. So I guess this is far away from this guy. I know, it just looks weird the way that it is blurred. Also, why are you using a compass on Mars? It doesn't have magnetic poles, so that doesn't work, I think. I might have to fact check that as well. But I think the whole reason why Mars is desolate in a whole desert is because it doesn't have the magnetic protection we have. Style. Yeah, good answer. But yeah, the facilities look good. The flag looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Those are the missiles they came from, like the last part that detaches from the spaceship, I guess. Should probably make a rover too. Just a little robot here, you know. Didn't the Mars rover die a while ago? Like, cease to respawn? Crewpod. Gotta honor the guy. I don't even remember the name. Shame. But yeah, very well done. What was my feedback again? Yeah, that looks weird. That's pretty much it. The rest is well made. A few have, yes. I think it was curiosity. Curiosity. Like that cube. Anyway, good job, Parallel Mayhem. It is an interesting scene, especially given the British flag. Moving on. Next one we have Ray again, with an even more epic space scene. Oh yeah. Look at that nebula, the colors, the space, the asteroids. Are they all the same? This one is different than this one, but this one looks a lot like that one. They are different. Anyway. This does have an atmosphere. A shallow one though. I don't like the way this looks. The blue in here. You can see this noise effect it has is weird. Yeah, try making that. What? Less grungy? The mountains here are cool. This part looks like the moon, it's cool. This looks like a cloud, okay. That's water. A very weird water shape. Water body. It's almost like you've texture painted it, because it's such a perfect circle there. No problem, Mayhem, anytime. Yeah, I think you texture painted those. The streams here, they are procedural texture. I know that. Like cracks. And then you try to mix in some man-made bodies of water. That didn't quite work. You would either have to make super large bodies of water, or just not perfect circles. This part is the best looking part of your image. Right here. Because there's a mountain and it's going down and falling into lake or something. Then up a mountain, then down and up and away. Water level terrain. And then there's a white part. Yeah, too many colors for a planet. In too many different parts. If you could take the clouds here and put them like here, that would work. Everything that is outside of our planet, like this part, is gorgeous. Mostly because you can't really tell the details on the planets there. It's just planets and they look nice. This is beautiful. But when you go into the realism of things, yeah. But don't worry too much about it. I just think there's too many colors. Maybe make the blue a lighter shade of this brown here. That would make more sense, I think. Well, yeah. This is beautiful. I think that's all I have to say, Ray. Thank you for your submission. Hold on, I just got a private message. Okay, so Weekend wants me to review something here. Okay, looks like we are done with the submissions. I do have to catch the one from Mobin. I think he submitted it now. And the one from Ryan. Because otherwise Ryan's gonna have to review his own thing. Mobin, you didn't submit anything, I think. So yeah, when you find the time. So Ryan made this animation. Let's check it out. I've put it on loop. So it's like a cartoon bird running and walking. Looks very nice. I feel like the paws of the bird are too detailed compared to the body. That is just a oh, you're Weekend. I can tell your name's different. Okay, I'll just grab your image then. The paws are too detailed compared to the body. That is just a single color, and the beak as well. You guys can't see my mouth, right? Hold on. Enable my mouse. Oh no. There you go, mouse. So you might want to add a division from the beak to the body. Some nostrils. Just a little more detail. For the legs to make sense. Because the legs look super good. And then the rest is a American cartoon. Now let's... Uh-oh. Let's try and evaluate the animation itself. Can I go frame by frame? Yes. Flipping, but that's fine. No one's ever going to see that. Then he steps. Okay, now he's moving too fast. Yes, he closes the claw when it's off the ground. Good, good. He opens it. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate. Especially how the middle finger behaves. Giving a little impulse to the body. Now the run. There's a moment where he's not touching the ground, that's accurate. Yeah, this is... Oh, go back. I want to go back just one frame. This is pretty well made. I just saw something. Notice the leg. Right here. And then it just snaps. What up? Gotta go back a whole second. Yeah, I don't get the snapping here. And it is a little visible on the animation itself. No one is gonna notice if they are watching a cartoon and this happens. Because the guy is running, there's a contest, there's some joke. It's a really good animation. Don't worry about it. I feel like his tail should move a little more. Those are feathers, right? They are behaving more like a pug's tail. They're too attached to the body. They should sway left and right. Yeah. And I do feel like you should add a little highlight to the eye. That always adds some life to it. So to recap, really good animation, sway the feathers on the back, and add a highlight to the eye. Alright, Ryan. Good. Now let's review Weekend's submission. Grab it over here. Open it. There you go. Work in progress. Okay. He also sent me a sketch. Oh, the final thing. The sketch for the final look. Let's analyze the sketch here. Looks like this girl. Is this a girl? Yeah, it is a girl. He's puffing out air from her nose. Strongly, there's a shine on the sword. Hair swaying. And a bunch of hair strands here and there. Oh wait, you made it into something else, didn't you? Okay, the sword looks bad. I can break it off here, here, and here. Also here. You gotta add some extra polygons, more horizontal loops to make it the right shape. Pants look dope, except on the waist. Might want to add some rope there. And do the little squiggly thingy to indicate that it's being, what's it called when you the head animation is like duck running, then ostrich. Yeah, it's cartoon, so I think it's good. Yes, still need to make puffs and the sword. Okay, the sword is placeholder. I think about the camera work and posture. Why is she naked? And did you make the sketch as well? Or someone gave it to you? She's supposed to have flip-flops. But yours have shinobi sandals. Or maybe just to indicate the fingers on the foot. I feel like you should have some bandages here, according to the sketch. The rope thing is actually a good idea. I don't like her eye. What is wrong with her eyes? Like she's being possessed by a blue demon. Hold on. I'm gonna change the color to white. And I'm gonna just... Aha! So much... so much better. Let's add one over here, and this one should be... Actually, that one will not be visible, because the light is over here. So much better. I feel like her face is too masculine, especially the eyebrows here. I don't think you should have this kind of drop on a female. Also feel like the hair is too consistent. I want to make her more strong woman type. Okay. Strong woman. Maybe add more abs. Yep. The arms are okay. Those fingers are too far apart. Yeah, I don't think you should have that space in between. I do like those strips here. They look good. Especially how they intertwine. Yeah. But this one looks a little thicker than it should be. So just make this part thinner, just so it's not confusing. Then cute, but I don't know. I don't know if I find a middle ground. You can make a strong woman be cute. Just make her body strong and her face cute. And maybe larger eyelashes. That would help. I don't like how the hair looks like a brush, you know. You're probably already thinking about making like separate strands. This is a work in progress. So make separate pieces of hair that come together. Also, how can the wind be swaying over there and over here? Gotta make it consistent. So sway the hair over there. Or maybe down and over here. Hold on. Let's see. What do you think about the camera? How do you make it more action-packed? While doing. It's too sideways for me. It's making me turn my head. I want it more action-packed. For it to be action-packed, you gotta have something real close to the camera while your subject is far away. So like, we have one of those here. The diva. Yes. Takes a while to load because it's super high resolution. So because her foot is super close and her face a little further away, It's not really action-packed, but more dynamic. Yes, that's the word. Dynamic. So maybe, oh god, maybe try pointing her blade right at the camera. So it's like right there, like she's engaging you. Let me, like challenging you. You know? Not like that. Also, maybe if she was kind of kneeling in a ninja pose. Let me see if I can find a reference. Is it? Yeah. Ninja pose. Yes, exactly what I had in mind. Kind of like that, but her right leg is pointing out. Yes, like this. It's more about the pose than the camera. But you want the camera. What can you do about the camera? Depth of field doesn't help. Making dynamic. Making it a weird angle doesn't help. Maybe the FOV, but then I don't really have any experience with that. If you change the FOV of the camera to something really weird, you might get what you want. Yeah. I guess that's all I have to say. So let's recap. Try messing with the FOV of the camera, see if that's what you want. Make a more dynamic pose, like flexing, putting her weight onto one leg while stretching the other. Try pointing the sword directly at the camera, so it's like super close. Make the wind consistent, so stuff can't go to sides. I suggest you make her hair move the same way as the string there, or just make it go down and a little bit to the side so it doesn't distract. Add abs. Don't forget the highlight on the eye, it's very important. And try making longer eyelashes. Hell, make them red, they look cool. I like the clouds on the back. The light coming from there. Maybe some more god rays will look cool. I don't know why there's that. I'll just remove it. It's distracting. And yeah, I think that's all I can give you, Weekend. And with that, the render rose has come to an end. I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Next week is gonna be Ryan, also known as Rye Brad, on the Discord. And yeah, submit your artwork for next week. I hope to see you all then. Bye.